Hello, Raising Vibrations community, and hello to my Sagittarius friends. And today I'm going to be sharing with you the sun sign forecast for December 2016, just kind of giving a little bit of perspective on what I see in the charts for you as the sun sign evolving, and just taking a little bit of time to reflect upon what type of energies will be passing through you in December. So I think that, well, not for me personally, I feel that December is going to be a really, really interesting month. A lot of the energies that are taking place for us right now are in a culminating phase, and a lot of the energies are also reflecting to us a lot of the work, a lot of the stuff that has shifted for us in 2016. So I see a lot of things changing in 2017. I see a lot of things or amplifying in change, but I also see that the end of 2016, December, being a very bumpy up and down ride of high ecstasy, great emotions to belief to to complete despair and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really interesting month. So when we look at your particular soul growth, like how is the sun sign bus of Sagittarius is evolving, you guys have got Saturn, pardon me, not Saturn, but Pluto in your second house of your astrological chart, okay? Now, since 2008, a lot of the story has been around upgrading your sense of self-worth, okay? So a lot of the fundamental changes that have been taking place for you on an emotional level, on a very deep emotional level, has been how do you manage your resources? How do you understand what is essential for you in your life? How do you cut away a lot of the experience in life that's excess? Okay. Now, that's all subjective stuff to a certain degree, but a lot of the emotional attachments, a lot of the experiences will be around what gives you value, what gives you the opportunity to follow your dreams. Like, how does your life become more improved through you understanding very much what your needs are, how you value yourself, how you resources, how do you share resources, and really getting in touch with the material plane, I feel, and understanding your senses. How do you nourish? How do you keep yourself really, really strong and able to deal with days by really looking after your physical reality? Now, with Uranus transiting your fifth house and Neptune in the fourth house of your astrological chart, the overall arcing theme is how do I upgrade my values, or not how do I upgrade my values, but how am I evolving my sense of self-worth, values, needs, resources, ability to survive, and how do I begin to follow my dreams? Like, how do I pursue my feelings of special destiny? And because Uranus has been there for quite some time, you've been having these up and down moments of being recognized and then having no recognition, to now coming out and being like you can follow your dreams, and then that working for a little bit of time and then changing. So it's a very Uranian experience of consistently experiencing non-consistency. And of course, this will be, Uranus is in the late stages of Aries. So of course, a big part of this journey for you is really rooted in just allowing the next phase of Uranus's transit to complete itself, okay? And this will be more about how do I find, or how do I experience, how do I know when I'm following my heart? Okay, it's like actually putting it in practice. So I feel like since 2012, you guys have had a deep crash course in what's working and what's not working. And now it's come to a point where it's like, right, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to experience that and I'm going to follow it and I'm going to allow myself to feel what it means to live through my heart. Okay. And when I say through the heart, I mean your life, okay, your sense of special destiny, the thing that validates you for your love in life, okay? And Neptune being in the fourth house deeply connects to this emotional reality. So your emotions, your sense of home, your sense of traditions, your feelings of connection on an emotional level, these are all, being purified, and you're finding yourself being inspired deeply with Neptune in the fourth, but you're also having a difficulty connecting to a sense of emotional stability through highs and lows. Sometimes it's going to be amazing, sometimes it's going to be low, and it's kind of just floating between the two. Now, you've got Saturn transiting your first house of your astrological chart, right? And this is deeply rooted. I mean, it's in your first house. Now, for me, my sun sign is Scorpio, so I've just recently gone through Saturn transiting my first house. And this energy can feel this way. It can feel like you're limited in your life, and you can feel like you're also rediscovering yourself, okay? And it's both of them. The limitation is the old identity. The discovery of new is the future or evolution. So it goes hand in hand. When you're reshaping your values, you're finding out what gives you creative freedom and spontaneity and joy and happiness. And you're finding out what type of structure, what type of reality, what type of home, what type of world do you want to hold yourself in? Okay, that's the Saturn. So that's the question to you. What is the kind of conditioning patterns that you would like for your dreams and exciting experiences and emotional connection to be held in? And this is something that you've been exploring while Saturn's been in Sag, okay? And it's a new direction for you, all right? So I would say to you that at the moment, just be curious and open to new adventures, and just to allow yourself to find and explore what's working for you, and kind of just pay attention to what's not interesting you, okay? Now, because the sun is in Sagittarius, okay, so happy birthday to every single one of you, okay? The sun being in Sag and coming over to that Saturn, this is going to be coming to the forefront. It's like, oh, straight in your face. A lot of this new direction is going to be visible for you right now. And the biggest thing that you've got to pay attention to is, how do I respond to this new environment? How do I respond to this new life with a sense of adventure and curiosity and emotional integration? Okay. And that's what that North Node in the 10th house is about. That emotional integration into the world. This is my new direction. I'm healing the path for what it means to be me. Okay. Now, with Jupiter being in your 11th house and being there for quite some time, you're going to be dealing a lot with what type of society, what type of group dynamics do I want to belong to, okay? Where are my friends? How do I connect with people that believe in the same thing as me, that feel like I can be inspired to follow my aspirations and ideas, etc.? So very much rooted in the Jupiter symbolism is the structure in Saturn, the creativity through Uranus, the emotional sense of home on a deep spiritual level, Neptune, and how do I find balance and security and stability and strength and rootedness with Pluto there, okay? Now, with Mars moving through your 3rd house and Venus moving in your through your 2nd house, these would have just been amplified through connections. So how are you connecting on a more micro level with Mars? And with Venus, it's just been amplifying this need for emotional not emotional resources, but physical resources. Like, how is your self-worth being integrated? How is this new direction for you? Now, with Venus also transiting your 2nd house, it's been a little bit tough financially as well to feel like you are well off in that way. So this has also been a very deep transformative period around feeling safe in yourself and also learning to upgrade what you have to offer. Okay, how do you share your resources with others? I mean, that's a very big Scorpio thing. How do you merge with others? And of course, if you look at your chart, a lot of your symbols are at the bottom. So there's a lot of new discovery. You guys are in a new developmental phase about who are you, right? So it's natural to feel very subjective at this stage as well. Now, on the 13th of December, there's going to be a full moon in Gemini, which is going to land, of course, in your it's your 7th house of your astrological chart. So relationship dynamics are going to play out for you with this full moon. Pay close attention to how and what things are triggering you and you're hypersensitive to, okay? On the 19th, Mars goes into Pisces and Mercury goes retrograde. So Mars will land in your 4th house, and of course there will be a deeper focus around moving home, connecting with your You're looking at how you're going to be investing your new emotional roots into the ground. Remember, emotional roots are what creates stability. What creates stability allows for growth. What comes from growth is aspiration and dreams, okay? The ability to experience them. So you're working on this new earth, this new foundation under yourself. You're nurturing that process, okay? And then on the 21st of December, the sun enters Capricorn, which will be here. And of course, a lot of the attention will be focused on, again, your resources and stabilizing yourself and really getting in touch with your values. So this is a very, very big month for you in terms of self-worth, emotional integration, and feeling like your new self is being explored at this stage, okay? Now, on the 26th and 28th of December, Jupiter's going to oppose Uranus. Saturn's going to square Chiron. My best advice to you during this period of time is to just lay low, watch the energy, allow the things to move through you, whatever's moving through you at that stage, and don't take anything too personally, because this is going to be a period of time where there's going to be a lot of sensitivity, a lot of frustration, a lot of jagged edge emotional awarenesses. So just kind of chill out and just watch as this energy moves through us at this point, okay? All right, my Sagittarius friends, thanks very much for listening to me today. You can always support my work by checking out my website. In the description below is the link to that. You can always purchase services that I've got, or join the schools, learn some astrology with me as well, okay? Or just send me an email just saying thanks very much for the forecast. Everything's always appreciated. Other than that, have an amazing month, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.